Welcome to our first of 5 stories of how the Green Book shaped America. The Green Book was the essential travel guide that listed safe businesses for Black patrons across a segregated nation. Before the Civil Rights Act, Black travelers knew the risk of stopping in unfamiliar towns. That's why the A.G. Gaston Motel in Birmingham, Alabama, wasn't just a luxury Green Book listing, it was a fortress. Built by entrepreneur Arthur G. Gaston, it offered safe lodging, essential meeting space when no other facilities would. In 1963, this motel became the secret war room for the movement's most crucial campaign. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth, and other leaders planned the pivotal marches and sit-ins against segregation right there in Room 30, the command center. The safety and resources provided by this Green Book business allowed activists to organize without fear of immediate surveillance or attack. This strategic haven ultimately enabled the victories of the Birmingham Campaign, directly fueling the political momentum that delivered the Civil Rights Act of 1964. The A.G. Gaston Motel proves that sometimes a safe place to plan is all you need to change a nation. Next, how the Green Book fostered and electrified the birth of rock and roll.
For Black touring musicians who created the new sounds of rhythm and blues, the road was a minefield. That's why the Riverside Hotel in Clarksdale, Mississippi, wasn't just a Green Book listing. It was the heart of the Delta Blues and a critical safe haven. The hotel was owned and impeccably managed by Z.L. Hill, a Black female entrepreneur who ensured performers like Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, and Duke Ellington were safe, welcomed, and had a reliable space to rest. In 1951, the stability provided by Z.L. Hill's establishment led to a moment of accidental genius. Ike Turner and his band were rehearsing on the hotel's porch. While jamming, one of their old amplifiers had a broken speaker cone. Instead of a clean tone, the compromised gear began producing a loud, fuzzy, distorted growl. They leaned into this new, aggressive sound, immediately transforming a blues riff into what would become the song Rocket 88. Though recorded later in Memphis, giving that city the notoriety of the birthplace of rock and roll, the raw, electrified sound that defines rock and roll was truly conceived on the porch of this Green Book stop. The Riverside Hotel proves that sometimes all a historic sound needs is a safe place to break. Next, how the Green Book cultivated and codified Kansas City barbecue.
Barbecue is America's regional cuisine, and Kansas City is its capital. Much of that is thanks to Green Book businesses like Gates Barbecue. Founded by George Gates in 1946, it was a necessary stop for Black travelers looking for a quality meal in a welcoming environment. While other barbecue styles existed, Gates provided a consistent high-volume dining experience that many travelers encountered as they passed through the Midwest. The distinct, sweet, and tangy Kansas City-style sauce, paired with slow-smoked meats, became the regional gold standard. Because Green Book stops like Gates served a steady stream of interstate travelers who were often denied entry at white establishments, their influence spread far beyond Missouri. These travelers took their experience and the expectation of what Kansas City barbecue should taste like back to their home states. This national recognition elevated the regional cuisine and codified the unique flavor profile that defines the Kansas City barbecue style today. Gates Barbecue proves that a safe meal on the road can shape a nation's palate. Next, how the Green Book secured and sharpened the roots of modern comedy.
For decades, the most vibrant Black entertainment was performed on the Chitlin Circuit, a network of nightclubs and theaters that crisscrossed the country. For performers, these venues and the Green Book accommodations nearby were the only way they could safely tour and work. The stability provided by these listed lodging and dining spots was critical. It allowed comedians like Red Fox, Moms Mabley, and Richard Pryor to travel freely, hone their material nightly, and build a massive, loyal audience. The raw, unflinching, and socially conscious style they developed on the circuit was revolutionary. This circuit was the birthplace of modern American stand-up comedy. When these artists later broke into mainstream television and film, they brought with them a sharp, truth-telling edge that changed comedic timing, subject matter, and the art form itself, influencing every generation of comedians that followed. The Green Book supported the safety that allowed the next generation of American humor to be born. Next, how the Green Book pioneered and popularized the American family vacation.
In mid-20th century America, the simple act of a family vacation was often denied to Black citizens. While white families enjoyed national resorts, Black travelers turned to unique Green Book destinations like Murray's Dude Ranch in California. Opening in the 1930s, Murray's offered a full-service ranch-style vacation experience, horseback riding, swimming, fishing, and nightly entertainment, all in a place where Black families were genuinely welcomed. They weren't just tourists, they were guests. The success of Murray's and other listed resorts proved critical points. Black Americans demanded and deserved the same access to leisure and family rest as anyone else, and businesses who met those needs thrived. These establishments pioneered a model for the all-inclusive, destination-based family vacation. Their popularity eventually helped shift the national understanding of leisure and vacation as a vital, non-negotiable part of the American experience, promoting a culture of inclusive travel that spread to all forms of America's massive travel industry. The Green Book helped define the American dream as one that includes rest, relaxation, and the open road. That's our final story. Watch for the compilation. Giddy up over to the subscribe button to subscribe to Short Bites of History.